miss Tammy. I miss Tammy. A Wakuya or the wing still have her rights. I would love a Wakuya. I would love, if the Fever had a Wakuya in there, at 23 years old with her athleticism, I would love a Wakuya. I miss Tammy. Let's just listen to this Tammy interview from last year.
Moment in Connecticut mean to you where you're able to make your first postseason start? You're able to have such an impact in the fourth quarter, even though it didn't go your way. What did that moment mean?
I mean, to me, it's just funny, because people ask, how does it feel to start? I don't care to start. I don't care to come off the bench. I care to win. So that's my goal every time I put on a jersey, whichever team I'm on, Like, I don't know, just, to me, people's kind of priorities are a little skewed when it comes to being on a team. And, oh my gosh, are you starting? Are you not? Are you going to get how many points? You're going to, like, the kind of the limelight. I don't care about any of that. So, not the right person for those kind of questions. I'm here to win and do my job. And so it didn't mean anything more or less than a regular game, other than just let's win.
I miss Tammy so much. Like, Tammy is exactly what the Fever need. Tammy is aggressive on the floor. Tammy fights for her teammates. Tammy runs the floor hard. Tammy plays defense. Tammy can shoot the ball. Like, I said this last year, that Tammy can shoot the ball. Tammy is a winner. And the funniest thing is they replaced Tammy with a WNBA champion who has spent the last 2 years putting up empty stats. Like, when they got rid of Tammy, they literally came out and said, you know what, you'll see why we got rid of her. So it seems like they had a concept of a plan. They had the concepts of a plan. There's no way they thought Tammy was going to be a worse fit than Natasha Howard. There's no way. There's no way they thought Natasha Howard was just, she was just kind of chilling. Especially for the price. Like, Tammy signed a $90K a year contract. Tammy signed a $90K a year contract. She's making less money than Dantas. They protected Damiris Dantas over her. And some people are like, they can't get rid of Dantas, she's on a protected contract. It was an expansion draft. Tammy was a starter. Tammy was the perfect player to have on this team. She's a team player. She cares about winning. Who the 6 protected players were? It was the old starting 5 in Dantas. And I understand protecting Alyssa Smith as trade bait. I understand that. But, like, Tammy? Dantas? Really? Dantas? And people are like, oh, but like Tammy's injury record last year. I want to show you guys something. I actually want to show you guys something. Over the course of the year, we're going to look at Tammy's minutes last season. We're going to look at Tammy's minutes. And for everyone saying Tammy's at Eurobasket right now, she wouldn't play. Tammy's coming back in like 3 days. Dantas is leaving for 4 games. Tammy would have missed less games than Dantas this season, based for international duty. Lads, Tammy last season played 22 regular season games, starting 2 on 19 minutes a game. So Tammy played 22 regular season games on 19 minutes a game. Last season, Dantas played 20 games on 10 minutes a game. Tammy played double Dantas' minutes last season. And people on my chat are like, Tammy's not coming back. I know she's not coming back. But we can grieve, I guess. We can grieve. And we can call out the incompetency from the front office. We can grieve. Like, this is a joke. This is an absolute joke. This entire situation has been nothing short of a disaster. It's been absolutely nothing short of a disaster. And the Indiana Fever, like, they're talking about, oh, we play Bree Turner because Dantas can't play defense. But you know what? You had a player who's a better offensive player and better defensive player than Dantas, and you chose Dantas, who's younger than Dantas. You had a more athletic, you had a 6'4", athlete who can shoot the ball a little bit, who is a winner, who's a great teammate, who can defend, who runs the floor, who's a pretty decent offensive player, and you said, nah, we want this slow, non-defensive pick and pop shooter. Why? Because she's old WNBA. Because she's a better high-low passer. She's a better high-low passer into Aaliyah Boston. That is it. That's it. We've always said it. Katie Lou Samuelson, Damiris Dantas, all these players from Lynn Dunn last year were hired to help Aaliyah Boston. They were hired to help Aaliyah Boston. Or they were signed to help Aaliyah Boston. And Howard, no, I'm not going to knock on Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard is what she is. Just fit. Just in terms of pure fit. There is no way that Tammy was not the perfect fit. And everybody, like, was shocked when Tammy was let go. Everyone was shocked. Everyone was shocked. And this front office gave all the assurances in the world that they had a plan. They gave all the assurances in the world. And didn't matter. They had the concepts of a plan, I guess. Their plan was, we want to flex the free agents who want to come here. We want to sign all the big name free agents. We want to show that Indiana's a place people want to be. Do you want to know the best way to show Indiana's a place people want to be? Is by winning. By winning. Signing Dantas due to experience and being able to space the floor. Do you not understand Tammy's not that much worse of a shooter than Dantas? And also, Tammy has much more experience in basketball than Dantas. Tammy won a Euro Cup. Dantas plays for the third worst team in Turkey. Tammy has more basketball experience than Damiris Dantas. But, yeah, it's mad. It's mad. I can't believe I'm saying this. But last season's Indiana Fever are better than this season's Fever. Like, there's a max contract player, we don't even know where she is. We don't even know where she is. Like, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But still, they let Tammy leave. They let Tammy leave. They aren't too far in, man. We're a third of the way into the season. We're a third of the way into the season. If this is an NBA team, like, and I understand obviously the Pacers started off slow, but they at least still had their identity. The Fever don't have an identity. The Fever spent the first half of last season trying to find an identity, found an identity, and instantly became a top 4 or 5 team in the WNBA. And now it's suddenly, we need to find our identity. Why? You had an identity. All you had to do as an organization, as a front office, was sign players that fit that identity and not try to remake your identity. But they chose to do the latter. So, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, lads. And Tammy's not coming back, unfortunately. But I mean, I don't think winning's coming back anytime soon either. So, yeah, it is what it is. And she's in a better situation for her. She gets to start, and she gets to be a double-digit scorer for the Golden State Valkyries. Tammy gets to be on this young, up-and-coming team that plays her style of basketball. They run up and down. They play fast. They shoot threes. They play a style of basketball that suits her. Which, ironically, the Indiana Fever should do, but they don't. They don't.